Now, the trick when heating even a non-stick or a Teflon pan is to allow the pan to heat up with the heat first, just on a low setting. And then once you start to see that evaporation, that steam coming up from the heat, then either use something like a low-cal spray, or even better than that, coconut oil. One of the best fats that you can be putting in your body and ideal for cooking with. Coconut oil contains a high level of MCTs, medium chain triglycerides, which are an ideal source of energy for the body, especially if you are on a low or lesser carbohydrate intake on certain days. Plus, coconut oil is probably one of the best oils that you can use to cook with, as it doesn't destroy or go rancid with heat. A lot of the other oils, butters, canola oil, vegetable oil, yeah, stay away from that. But you know, the better oils that you can get actually spoil with heat, and they become rancid and they lose their nutrient value and contain, or they produce something called carcinogens, which destroy cells. So you've heard me mention antioxidants with the cocoa chips and things like acai berry, blueberries, both high in antioxidants. Well, those counterbalance the carcinogenic effects that we get from frying or cooking our foods like that, especially high temperatures with oil. So if you are going to do a lot of cooking, get some coconut butter or coconut oil. For now, I'm just going to use the Teflon pan as it is, because that's why Teflon was invented, non-stick. Let's see if that statement is true. So I've mixed up my protein pancake here, and I've got some good heat coming now. And really, I'm just gonna pour it on like a pancake, allow it to distribute evenly throughout the pan, and then flip it. We'll see if I can flip the pancake without making a mess. And there we have it. It's breakfast, pancake breakfast, with a good amount of protein, good carbohydrates in, a little bit of fat if you use the coconut oil. Perfect mixture, blend of macronutrients for our first meal. Now, the trick is not to make it too hot or too heavy by putting too much mixture in, because then you're going to kind of burn the top and again produce those carcinogens from the heat without cooking it all the way through to the middle. So for me, I like volume. A lot of people ask me, what do I eat after a competition or photo shoot? It's not so much as what I eat, it's how much I eat. So a kind of a trick there is I make them quite thin, just enough liquid or mixture to cover the base of the pan, and I can get 2 or 3 medium-sized, 6-inch diameter pancakes out that I can roll up as crepes or have on my plate as pancakes. And if you want to add something like berries in there as well, blueberries or raspberries, maybe cut up a banana, make some crepes if you want to have a little bit more sugar in there, which is fine. Just again, control the amount of oats you would put in there so that the carbohydrates are at that same level. If you have your morning meal after weight training or after cardio like I do myself, a little bit of sugar is fine. You need to bring that glycogen depletion back up. So some simple fruits like a banana, but blueberries, raspberries are a really good example of some fruit. And if you want to blend them up and put them in here with the cocoa chips, how does that sound? Blueberry, chocolate, maybe a little bit of banana, even some walnuts or almonds in here in a protein pancake. Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, any flavor you can get. Chocolate mint's my favorite. It's beautiful. Look, let me just show you that now. Golden brown, soft, succulent pancake. Now these are actually great to cook quite a few. Store them, put them in the fridge, wrap them up. And you know what, if you have plain protein, even don't add protein powder, egg whites and the oatmeal, all of a sudden you can add chicken in there, you can put some tuna in there. Once it's cooked, wrap it up and have like a healthy crepe, which is going to be better for you than having one of those tortilla rolls or wraps later on in the day. It's about being creative. When it comes to good nutrition and healthy eating, it's about sticking with the ingredients which are right for your body and coming up with creative ideas, if you want to, for meal options, so that you're not stuck with the same foods and meal plans day in, day out. as you saw from the grocery shopping, I bought quite a lot of different food as an example, but I could get by day in, day out on about 10 different ingredients with my proteins, my fats, my greens, my vegetables, everything in there. And I can make so many different food options that I can probably get by the whole week without having to eat the same meal more than twice. And remember, this was only half the mixture. This is only one half of the pancake. Look at that. Didn't take any time to cook, any time to make. We can make this within 2 minutes. It smells amazing. Vanilla in there. We put some cocoa in there. It's like a vanilla chocolate protein pancake. There we have it. It's meal one. That's all it is. 5 minutes to make. Egg whites, bit of protein powder if you want, some oats, cook it. You can microwave it, but then it doesn't come out as a pancake, it comes out more as a fluffy cake mixture. But if you are going to use some coconut oil, if you can find it, you can get it at most grocery stores. It's not a special food item. They all seem to stock it now. And within there we have a good 40-45 grams of protein, high biologically available protein that our body will be able to digest and make use of, good complex carbohydrates, gluten-free if you can get the oats, soluble, insoluble fiber for our body to cope with the digestion and to give us a slow release of energy throughout the day, and some really good fats, again for energy and fats that our body aren't going to hold on to and store as body fat. So we can get 2 of those, add some fresh berries with it, and there we go. You wouldn't even know you are eating a healthy food.